Welcome to the Central European Biofuel Accord. This video explores how technology, agriculture, and infrastructure can engineer energy sovereignty for Central Europe. The goal is 100% independence from passenger car oil imports. We will achieve this by harnessing the agricultural power of 7 nations, standardizing a 100-kilometer range PHEV architecture, and securing our energy against global oil shocks. The dual-fuel mobility engine provides a robust, zero-range anxiety vehicle system without the massive resource footprint of hyperbatteries. It combines an electric core with a 25 kilowatt-hours battery for daily utility and a combustion core using a domestic ethanol turbo engine. Optimizing the European mileage profile means the 100-kilometer electric range guarantees grid dominance for daily driving, covering 75% of annual mileage. The ethanol engine handles the remaining 25% for long trips and cold winters. This initiative involves pivoting, not abandoning, billions in R&D. It transitions existing mechanical expertise to high-compression superethanol engines, preserving highly skilled manufacturing jobs within Europe, securing the industrial V4 car corridors, and creating over 300,000 permanent jobs. Introducing the European supercrop, sugar beet. Compared to standard corn, sugar beet yields 8,400 liters per hectare. This efficiency meets the 43 billion liter fuel target, using only 16.6% of available energy cropland, leaving 83% for food production. We move from subsidized dependency to energy sovereignty. Farmers transition from relying on volatile food market prices to executing lucrative, long-term energy contracts tied to the high-value ethanol market, stabilizing rural incomes for a generation. The backbone of this system is 900 distributed energy anchors across the 7 CEBA nations. This deployment generates thousands of advanced chemical engineering jobs in rural communities and replaces vulnerable coastal oil terminals with localized, redundant infrastructure. The circular village economy utilizes local sugar beets as input. Outputs include ethanol fuel for mobility, district heating for residential use, and high-protein animal feed returning to local livestock farms. This circular system achieves a 70 to 90% reduction in life cycle GHG emissions. Sugar beet absorbs CO2, which is processed through village fermentation. This eliminates the massive carbon footprint of global deep-sea oil extraction and oceanic shipping. The CEBA system produces a continuous 5.5 billion liter surplus of domestic ethanol. This acts as a massive liquid battery, instantly generating 16.5 terawatt-hours of reliable, dispatchable electricity for total energy security without blackouts. Brazil offers a proven model. Launched in 1975, the ProCool program shielded the national economy and transformed Brazil into an energy exporter. Today, over 90% of all new cars sold in Brazil are flex fuel. CEBA simply upgrades this proven model for European engineering. The 52 billion euros sovereignty dividend is achieved by permanently stopping the export of wealth to foreign oil powers. This capital is retained and redirected into our own fields, manufacturing, and local families, building a resilient and independent Central Europe. The financial blueprint outlines a strategic investment pitch and feasibility brief. It evaluates the 32 billion euro CEBA initiative, including the macroeconomic impact, production economics, and risk mitigation strategies. The current state is a 380 billion euros annual drain on the EU economy for energy imports. The paradigm shift of transforming agricultural output into energy infrastructure breaks this cycle, generating a permanent 52 billion euros dividend that remains within our borders. Funding the shift involves a strategic subsidy swap. We redirect 15% of the Common Agricultural Policy's 7-year budget, totaling 387 billion euros, to fully fund the refinery construction roadmap. This transforms static subsidies into hard infrastructure capital. The 32 billion euro physical rollout includes 900 modular anchors with a capital requirement of 30 to 40 million euros per modular refinery. Notably, this decade-long construction plan costs less than 1 month of current EU fossil fuel imports. The infrastructure is projected to break even in under 6 years. Beyond year 6, the avoided external energy costs translate directly into compounding regional wealth, driven by cumulative savings from avoided oil imports. Securing the production floor involves cost stack transformation. Ethanol provides a cheaper per kilometer cost floor than 95-octane gasoline, even accounting for capital costs under current carbon tax regimes. This model insulates production from volatile input spikes. The Agrana operational baseline demonstrates proven scale. This is not theoretical, as production capabilities are operational at industrial scale. The reference facility in Pischelsdorf, Austria, utilizes an agnostic feedstock of wheat, corn, and sugar beet. This scene displays a map of Central Europe, illustrating the potential for local agricultural power to drive energy sovereignty. The video highlights the economic impact of the transition, showing how retaining capital within the bloc fosters regional stability and growth. Visual representation of the modular refinery infrastructure, emphasizing the distributed and resilient nature of the energy anchors across the CEBA nations. This video concludes by reinforcing the vision of a resilient, independent Central Europe achieved through technological innovation, agricultural strength, and strategic investment.